In today's video, I'm going to tell you exactly why I upgraded from the U200 light that we all love and that we all have shared some really good times in the photo booth industry, especially with the 360 booth. Why I switched over to this one right here. One of the first reasons, and after this, guys, I'm actually going to go into my garage. You're going to come with me. I'm going to take you to my garage, and then we're going to go ahead and install it on the 360 booth arm. Yes, it's finally here. That video you guys were asking me about, David, how do you get the ball heads, I think that's how you pronounce it, ball heads, and then put all your little mechanisms together to get that cool video. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing tonight before I pick up my fam over there at the airport, making time for us together right here, right now. If you thought if you felt that right there, right now, hit the thumbs up. If you didn't feel it, keep watching. All right, so yeah, one of the reasons that I upgraded right away, guys, is U200 light right here. It takes an eternity to fully charge, right? I thought it was going to be 3 hours, but then 4 hours. And then one day I timed it, and it takes closer to 5 hours to fully charge. Now, let's not just bag on it this entire video. This thing does pretty damn well, right? And I like the fact that it has these flaps right here on the side. Here, these flaps that come out. And you guys can stand this up, right? So that's pretty cool. It also has the ring inside, which allows you to put the phone in portrait mode, or you can even do this and put the phone in landscape mode, which I think is pretty cool too. And remember, guys, it's not about just bagging the stuff that helped me get through a ton of events, but it's time for a change. And so I went with this light right here because it's going to give me way more brightness. This is very, and you guys can see, watch. Probably not. Anyways, it's at 1%, and I have it at 4800 as far as the temperature goes right now. This is way too bright. At events, guys, what's crazy and great at the same time is that I can leave this at 1% and I'm going to be just fine. But there's a certain way you want to put it on the arm so that this brightness doesn't hit the side of the phone while it's recording. I'm going to show you guys how I'm able to do that. So let's go ahead and jump into the garage. Actually, just let's walk into the garage. There's no need to jump into the garage. Yeah, there's no reason to do that. And another thing, guys, about this light is I like this light so much, I bought 3. It's not an overkill. I bought 3 because for the photo booth, I can actually set this on a tripod with this quick release plate right here. Right, let me get out of the way. With this quick release plate right here, I can just put on a tripod, have it facing down at the subject, and because this adds like a soft light to it, the pictures come out way better because the ISO on the iPad it's like way lower than it would with just regular lights that are hard lights and hit the skin really hard, and then it bounces off and creates that ugly feel. In fact, right now what I have lighting me up, you guys already know. Here, I'm gonna show you guys. Whoops. Same light. So yeah, I bought 3, a total of 3. I was thinking of getting a 4th one, but I said right now 3 should be fine. But let me do this. Let me do this, guys, because YouTube pays me around $300 a month now because this channel is monetized and some of you guys actually enjoy my content. So let's do this. Let me give away a light, one of these particular models, to a lucky viewer. All you have to do is just comment light show. And so today is a show about lights. So we're going to get into it. Today is the light show. And guys, this is 40 watts, which is freaking crazy. There's a small fan in here. When you turn this on and you turn it up a little bit higher, you'll start hearing the fan. But the fan goes unnoticeable because you guys know as 360 booth operators, there's no audio being recorded in the background unless you want that feature to be turned on Snapit, right? So let's go ahead and walk into the garage, and I'm going to show you guys how to install this light with a quick release plate. And the reason why I have everything, all my setup is pimped out now. I'm going to show you that in the garage as well. It's pimped out because all of my stuff have quick release plates. So I don't have to do this anymore at events. There's one light, and then I have to do it for the rest of the lights. Now it's just bloop, onto the next one, which is a beautiful thing. That's why I invested in this quick release plate right here. The camera that I'm recording on right now, it has a quick release plate. This light right here has a quick release plate. I just seen a mosquito swing by right now. The mosquitoes love me. I don't like mosquitoes. Anyways, let's not spend any more time talking about gibberish. Let's walk into the garage. If you're liking this video so far, now you can hit the like button. But if you don't like it, just wait a little longer. All right, we're inside the garage. Right now, I have one of the lights flashing me coming down this way without the gel, the softener, and I have it at 1%. The reason I did that is because I wanted to have enough illumination going on in this garage so I can show you guys some of the details, all right? So right behind me, you guys can see the setup is right over there. Let's go check it out. I say, let's go check it out, like we're gonna travel a long ways to go check it out. Let me just come around and bring the arm with you. Before I do that, guys, don't make fun of me. Just know that this is because of the ultimate hustle muscle inside of me. Check this out. You guys are gonna judge me, but this is the funny part, all right? Look at it. Damn, David, what happened, bro? I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. So I had an event this past weekend, right? This event was over in Big Bear, and it was drizzling, and then it rained for a little bit, and then it was almost drizzling throughout the entire night. So like a lot of my stuff got wet. The lens on my phone, I had to continuously wipe it because of the small drops accumulating throughout the night, and it's spinning and collecting that moisture and all that stuff. It was a crazy night. It was unexpected, and so we're just rolling with the punches. If it was raining really bad, then I would have just wrapped it up, but it was hilarious because like some of the attendees were using some of the props. The props were, over time they got soaked. It was funny because this one girl was using the fan, and the fan was moist, so the feathers are all stuck together. I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, this right here, I'm definitely gonna have to clean, and I still have a good amount of the magnet tops stored away that I saved for myself so that I can put that on top of here, and this won't be showing for the upcoming events. So that's what happened. I have an incoming call. Give me 1 second. All right, let me bring this camera around, or the arm around, and I'm gonna show you guys all the details on how you guys can have your setup at the next event, all right? By the way, guys, please don't call my phone line for assistance or help. That's not the way I roll. These lines are specifically for the business and for booking purposes only, all right? If you guys wanna book it one-on-one with me, I still have that available online. I don't know when I'm gonna remove it because quite honestly, as you guys can tell, it took me forever to put this video together. But now that I'm here with you guys, I'm trying to make the best of it. So let's focus on the setup. So this is one of the quick release plates that I have right here. Okay, so what does this allow me to do? It allows me to come in here and just press these two and pull the light out just like that. See that? And now I'm gonna go ahead and just say I'm ready for the event. I'm gonna attach the light here until I hear a snap, okay? So I'm gonna press down these two buttons, and you hear that snap. That means it's secured in place. Now I am using a ball head right here. Try to get the phone. My camera right here. I'm using this ball head, and I put it in the description of my previous video. This ball head has an opening for a shoe mount to come right in here. So it allows me to put another shoe head attached to it. Now, on top of that, so there's a shoe head coming this way. And then I put in, I tied in another shoe head. Is that the proper name? I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Shoe head. I'm just gonna say, no, not shoe head. Why have I? This whole entire time I've been saying shoe head. It's not shoe head. It's head balls, ball heads. That's what I'm gonna call them moving forward from this video. Ball heads. I can't believe it, guys. I forgot the name of these parts. Ball heads. Okay, rotating ball heads. And as you guys can see, I have it set up like this. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. And we're gonna focus on this area right here. And so then that is holding this clamp right here that was inside of the U200 back in the day. And I'm gonna give you guys another angle here. And you guys can see that I separated the phone as far away as possible from the light. Now, the reason I did that is because here, you don't want the light to be up here, because if the light is up here, then the bulb, the brightness is gonna be on the side of the phone, and then you're gonna get like this white glare coming from the side because of the brightness of the light. So you want the light to be behind the phone, and then I'll stand over here. As you guys can see, this is plenty of light at 1%, and then you guys are gonna have to manipulate what kind of temperature you're shooting for the people that are standing on the booth. And so that is pretty much it. And as you guys can see right here, it is at 1%. So it's at 1%. You can barely tell. This is, like I said, guys, I bought 3 of these. And just because I'm a very giving person, and just because I'm a nice person, doesn't mean I have, doesn't mean that I don't have boundaries. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get that. Let's talk about that really fast, really fast, because I got some more news for you guys. So what I mean by like I'm a nice dude, but I have boundaries is ever since I started this YouTube channel, everybody wants to be my friend. Everybody wants to pick my brain. Everybody wants a lifeline. Everyone wants to call me when they're having an emergency at an event. And you guys have to come to the realization that I put together this information, I put together this channel and these other platforms so that I can put out as much information out there and you guys can take it and run with it and then make it your own and also go through your own struggles and adapt to whatever challenges you guys are facing as individuals, as photo booth business owners. Now, my goal to this day is to continuously put out content that's going to be helpful. And on top of that, yes, I do giveaways and things like that because YouTube's paying me money because you guys are paying attention. And so for me to give back, I feel like this is the only fair thing to do. And that's why I give things away on my channel. But I don't like it when people call my phone, text message me, leave me voicemails. Hey dude, what's up, man? Blah, blah, like I need some help. Like, no, man. Like I need to watch my time, guys, okay? So my time is limited. My time is borrowed, right? Even at a spiritual level. So I have to say no to many people to say yes to myself. I can't give out my time like that. I just can't give you my attention and all of my time. And I want you to try to comprehend where I'm coming from. If you in the past try to reach out to me and I never replied or got back to you, just know that I do have a life outside of the entrepreneurship. And that's a life where I just try to heal and recharge my batteries and go out to nature and be away from like my laptop and my iPhone and this camera right here. But just know, guys, that I'm just human and I'm not going to meet your expectations sometimes. And sometimes I'm going to say something or do something that you guys totally disagree with. And that's just life. That's perfectly fine. I'm not here to impress anybody, guys. I don't floss like that. And I don't have a tip on my shoulder. But I do value my time. I do value myself. And I just wanted to put this out there in a very neutral, non-aggressive way. But just understand that it's not fair for you guys to think that I'm going to be there for you every single time. That would be me not setting the right expectation. So I just want you guys to know that I'm a human that goes through a lot of struggles. No one wants to hear that coming out of a man. But that's the reality is, as a man, I do have my own set of problems. I do have my challenges, my fears, and pressure points. And I'm still walking through this. I'm doing this, and me working on myself is gonna allow me to grow this specific business. And when I do so and I actually grab these results, then I can go ahead and shoot it right back to you in an articulate form that'll be easy for you to really comprehend, and then maybe you can follow some of the steps that are working for me, okay? So if you guys now like the video, which I hope you do, because if you don't like the video, then you need a therapist. How could you not like this video, right? So like this video, subscribe if you think that everything that I taught you today is going to help you with your production. This is the reason why I went with this light, guys, because it doesn't take forever and ever to charge. It's super bright at 1%. It'll last you over 3 hours at 1%, actually closer to 4 hours, and all you need is one light. Now, on top of that, if you guys want to bulk up on some of these lights like I did, use the link in the description box below, guys. If you use the link below in the description for these lights, you know how much I make per light? If you guys use the affiliate, I make close to $4. So if you guys ever were in the mood to like buy David a coffee or buy David like a sushi roll, just know that if you guys buy using my affiliate link, it's like giving me a $4 tip. So your $4, it matters. It helps in the long run because I hope that hundreds of you guys buy these lights and start upgrading your production. So yeah, there you go. Me being very transparent, but also reminding you that I'm also a salesman, right? So I'm happy to be here right now at this very moment that I finally put together this video. A lot of you guys were asking like, David, can you show us your actual setup? Well, here it is. And you guys are gonna have to take it from there and kind of do your own thing and, just continue to grow. So this is definitely a setup. Really quick, guys, this video is the longest video I've done in a long time, but I feel like it's very informative and packed with me mispronouncing words as well. So that's a bonus. So if I remove this right here, it's set to 1%. This is gonna be way too bright. And here's what I mean by it's gonna be way too bright. I'm gonna stand over here again, and it's gonna be so bright, you are gonna get too much of here. It's gonna be too harsh on your on your face, especially if you have a greasy, high moisturized forehead, beautiful looking facial area like me, and I give like these facial expressions like this. It still won't look good, but if I use this right here, it'll soften the light, and I think it's gonna be great even for the photo booth. So yeah, I got a few of these because I do use them for the photo booth, and as you guys can see, it's a little bit smoother now. It's not as harsh. Wanted to give you a strong visual. Like the video. Maybe now? No? All right, whatever. See you guys on the next one, and remember, we still got more projects to do. In fact, we got to work on this bad boy with the DSLR camera and some of the things, some of the surprises I don't want to talk about right now because I don't want to ruin it. I want to put it into the universe first and then let it materialize and show you guys and give you a strong visual as usual. Peace out.